much to see on the M69. My little Uno, what are we going to call it, one, is flashing blue all the way down here, indicating it's a speed zone. So we're sticking to 60, although technically we're not in the monitored area. However, it's flashing blue at me, which indicates there could be mobile cameras and police areas, you know. And as it's the main road across to Carlisle, there's a strong chance that could be true. Got a speed camera in 0.2 miles. So I'm just going to drop our speed down to 55. There's a little bugger up there. They can spy right inside your car. You know. Lovely scenery out between the trees there. Nice lot of land, farmland. Still got a flashing area, so it must be still in the speed camera area. Got another one just coming up around the corner, I think. But we're only doing 60, so that's fine. It's a national speed limit. Well, it's not actually, it says 60 here. So I'm just going to drop it below that for a little bit. It does say speed cameras just up ahead of me on the mapping system. But I'm getting nothing. Well, I mean, I got blue lights up on the Uno. The road's fairly quiet. Speed camera 0.2 miles. It's alright. We're only doing 57. There it is up there. Hello, speed camera. Fully charged at the minute, as in what's coming from the lead wheels. We've only got 3 bars on the battery, so it's not charged yet. Oh, I was a bit disheartened because I didn't fly the drone, but that's because you've got to be in the mood to fly a drone. So yeah, you got to be in the mood, and I wasn't in the mood, to be honest. I did charge the batteries though. Says there's a car broken down across the way there. Which is a bugger. We have 2 miles to Hexham and 22 to Newcastle. time is 7:47. Ooh, good airplane, 7:47. Still got some work to do. I've got to do my security check when I get back. Just check the windows, what have you, doors. It's not a bad road, the A69. It's pretty damn clever. Do a lot of work on this particular road, making sure it's smooth and what have you. Every few months or so you'll get some road works on it, mainly because the main trunk road across to the Carlisle area, you know, it's used a lot, plus the airport running, what have you, getting back towards the airport. We are 3.4 miles from the turning where we will terminate this one and start the next one. The clouds are nice and high here. It doesn't look like it had any rain. Just nice area. You know, it's nice and calm and collected. As I say, I could fly a drone, but we're within the boundaries of Newcastle, I think. So he has a very area where you've got to be careful when you fly a drone. Not that I've got any place I can stop to fly a drone, and there's nothing to see really other than trees. Castle's 18 miles, and the turning is 2.1 mile. So 1.9 miles. Newcastle, Stamford, Stamford. Oh yeah, it's not. Sorry, that's only 1.8 miles to the roundabout, which is where we have a nice farm shop and that, and you get things there. It's good for a visit. Can't remember exactly what they're doing there. It's they do sweets, freezer stuff, and gardening stuff. It's a farm shop, a big one. So, got toilet facilities and everything else. There's that place on the left, I don't know if you can see it, probably not. It's the farm shop. See if you're in the area, it's worth a visit.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Jesse.
Steady, steady. Ah, he's just locking up there, so it's fair dues. So that's lock up at what we got? 11 miles to the next turning. I mean, it's a nice drive, especially when you don't have the hassle of traffic and everything else, you know. And if you're doing a video like this and you're talking, then you're not going to fall asleep. Not much anyway. Certainly I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock, but I think I'll be up a bit later tonight. This was all filmed on the Insta-RS 360, which is modular, which is good. So about 10 miles to the Overthurn. So what I may do is put this down as end of part 1, and then we'll do a part 2. So catch you in a bit. Well, we're back 13 miles to Newcastle. Bugaloop's up there, doing all the flashies and the alarms to tell me it's a mobile camera area. Possible mobile cameras, but it's best to be safe than sorry. The Hoppins. It's that time of the year already. The Hoppins, if you don't know where it is, it's amusement arcades and roundabouts and that go to the town more once a year. Getting expensive now though, about £2 or £3 a ride. You got a family with you, that's expensive. I mean, look at this road, marvellous, isn't it? Trees are moving slightly, indicating the breeze. I mean, I'll probably leave the drone in the boot, because tomorrow I may go down in the front and see if there's any dolphins or whatever. Horsley and Hendon. I don't know if I've ever been to Hendon. Probably. When I was younger, maybe. Because I was born in Newcastle. And then, before I was schooling age, we went to back to, well, there's a plane up there. Went back up to Newcastle, where I was born, Ellesmere Road. We were the next street, which was Hampstead Road, and we went to Canning Street School, where I can still remember one of my teachers was Mr. Page, and Mrs. Armstrong, a lovely lady, long time ago, passed away. She was our music teacher. And then once I got to a certain age, I think it was 13 or 14, we had to move schools, so they were building a new estate up in Cramlington, and my dad, my mum put a deposit on a house, and we moved up there. And then I went to Cramlington High School, where I finished off my schooling. Ended up just as they were getting computers in, and as they were getting outside broadcasts and such like. That's when I left. I was a prefect for a little while, and then I left and ended up as an optical mechanic. And for that, I went down to, where was it? It was down in Blythe, I think, optical mechanics. There's a couple of optical mechanics I worked for, but the main one was in Blythe, because my mum worked down there as well. My first little moped going backwards and forwards, and then applied to the RAF and got in, and that's where we went on holiday up to Beadnell, I think it was, and it was next to a railway station. When I had my orders, my mum and dad took me up the station, waved me off, and they went back on holiday. Very first time away from home, very tearful moment. And that was a start and a change in my life. Interesting times though, interesting times. Anyway, don't know why I told you all that. Bit of history. Actually, I saw my first flying saucer when I was at my grandma's in the back room, and I was just watching out the window, and this like upside saucer went past, very bright. Nobody would believe me, but it was reported as well. So yeah, that's when I became interested in space and the spiritual realm. Anyway, folks, we've got 1.6 miles down to the A1, and then we'll start a little bit further up, see how the traffic goes, and do a bit more recording because of the battery on the camera, like, you know. So I'll cancel this out and go to manual as we come down the old hill. It says Newcastle Airport's ahead of us, but it's actually up on the A1, one junction. So there you go. We're just coming down the main road before we join the A1. So I hope you enjoyed the chat and the drive, and we'll catch you all on the next one. 1.5 a mile to the roundabout. So there you go. Cool. I'll probably start you a bit further up on the A1 for the final journeys. But yeah, see you on the next part We're coming up to a red light before we join the A1. So, cool. Catch you in a bit. Bye for now.